was awesome just to see the excitement of the people. You know, it was dark, and so it was kind of a little bit eerie because I didn't really know what was going on. We landed, and you know, they all got their cameras out, and so it started closing in. But it was such great energy.
That was a pretty crazy moment, especially when they saw him holding a baby.
You want to hold my baby? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that. Do it, baby.
Did you ever think you'd be kissing and hugging babies at the Tarmac when you got off the plane?
A lot better than another Tarmac experience that I had.
I didn't even know how they knew what time he was gonna land. I don't know if they put that out on the news or something, but people were there, they were excited.
I mean, I was like, all right, we're back in the SEC then. We're back with the greatest fans there is. He's going to bring a crowd. He's going to bring a fan base because what his brand is. He brings an incredible brand of playing fast football and great football.
I couldn't be more excited to introduce our newest Rebel, your new head football coach, Lane Kiffin.
And this was not a, hey, we're going to take a job just to get back to the SEC. You know, I did an interview just yesterday, and someone said, well, this place doesn't have tradition like the places you've been. I said, well, I know what tradition is. I remember this. I remember at Alabama coming down here playing this matchup, and in 3 years we only lost 2 games, and they were both to Ole Miss. You know, message to recruits around the country. You know, if you want to be featured at the highest level in the best conference in the world, compete for championships, and you can get drafted the highest by coming here, there's no reason to go anywhere else but come right here to Ole Miss. All right, guys. You know, when you build a championship program, all right, it takes a lot of things to happen. Obviously, a staff, okay, but it takes the players to buy in. You know, a side note on great players, because I get asked all the time, okay, you know, you've been fortunate to be around some really great players. 4 Heisman Trophy winners that we've called plays for. What do those great players have in common? They're not distracted. They're extremely focused on being great. But that's what discipline is, okay? All right? This is what I know I need to do, but I don't want to do it. But I still do it. That's discipline. You know, we don't use the word can't around here. All right, because really, that's just a choice. You're choosing not to do something, all right? It does not matter at all what you've done here before. That doesn't mean anything. Everyone's a clean slate right now, okay? And there's gonna be wide open competition. We're gonna treat you like pros. You heard the press conference, you heard me talk about pro mindset. All right, that's a mindset that we have, okay? We're not gonna treat you like little kids. So we expect you to act like pros and have discipline in your decision making. Just like in the pros, okay? All right, it's a business. We find the best way to utilize players in order to win. We don't give a if you're 5-star or no star. We don't care if you're on scholarship or walk-on. I wasn't hired here to play favorites. I wasn't hired here to play you because you're from down the road and there's another recruit at your school that's going to come 2 years from now. We don't do that. Best players will play. But just understand this, we came here because we really believe that this can be a championship program. We ain't ever sitting here at this time of year ever again not practicing for a damn bowl game. That ain't happening ever again. Wilson?
Turn up. Thanks, Coach. I'm going to tell y'all this. Only thing I care about are the people in this room, is y'all. Y'all are everything. But guys, I'm going to tell you this. It ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to happen overnight. All I ask for is your everything. 2020 Ole Miss ... What's it going to be, man? What do you want to create? The legacy of this team and how you want me to remember? It starts when we come back in January, and I can't wait. Buy into what Coach Kiffin is bringing here. The staff, the mentality, all of that. Because why not Ole Miss? Why not us? Why can't we do it? Why not us?